We are taught that John Dalton is the father of theory of atoms. But Acharya Kanad, also known as Kashyap, was an ancient Indian natural scientist and philosopher who had formulated the theory of atoms 2500 years before John Dalton's discovery. He founded the Vaisheshik school of Indian philosophy that epitomized the earliest Indian physics. He used this to explain the creation and existence of universe by proposing an atomistic theory, applying logic and realism, which made his school one of the earliest known systematic realist ontology in human history. Acharya Kanad was born in 600 BC in Prabhas Kshetra, which is near Dwarka in Gujarat in eastern India. His real name was Kashyap. Once on an holy expedition to Prayag, Kashyap saw thousands of devotees littering the street with flowers and rice grains, which they had presented at the temple as a symbol of respect. Fascinated by the broken grains of rice spread on the streets, he started collecting them. A crowd gathered around and asked him why he was collecting the leftover grains that even a beggar would not eat. He replied that while the individual grain particles may not have any worth, but a collection of hundreds of grains can make up a person's meal. The collection of many such meals would serve an entire family and ultimately would feed the entire mankind. Therefore, even a single grain of rice is as important as all the valuable riches in the world. Impressed by his thoughts and explanations of importance of even a single particle, people began calling him Kanad, as Kan in Sanskrit means the smallest particle. Kanad was walking with food in his hand, breaking it into small pieces when he realized that he was unable to divide the food into any further parts. From that day onwards, Kanad dedicated his life to observing, reasoning and teaching the world about the principles of atoms, matter and existence. His teachings became the foundation of Vaisheshik philosophy, showing that wisdom comes from careful observations and patient thought, not just inherited knowledge. He further conceptualized the idea of a particle that could not be divided any further. He proposed that this indivisible matter could not be noticed or perceived through any human organ, that is, through the naked eye. Kanad realized that these anus or atoms combined in different ways to form all matter. The earth, the water, the fire and the air, even the trees and animals around him. Every creation had a fundamental structure, a hidden order behind the apparent chaos. Acharya Kanad defined life as an organized form of atoms and molecules and death as an unorganized form of all those atoms. His discovery was not without controversy and has been in dispute since the earliest days, and yet it has left us wondrous. And so, Rishi Kanad's insight reminds us that even the smallest things, the tiniest atoms, the smallest action have immense significance in the grand design of the universe. That is the beauty of Sanatan thoughts.